welcome back to my channel. So if you're like me, you binged Dash and Lily the minute it came out. I've been looking forward to this series since they announced it as a reader, and I really loved what they did with the adaptation. For my full review, you can check out my Netflix holiday recommendations video, but for now, here are 15 behind the scenes facts about Dash and Lily that you may not know. This series was filmed entirely in New York City from October through December 2019, with the team really shooting at the iconic NYC landmarks featured in the show, including the Strand, Union Square Holiday Market, Two Boots Pizza in the East Village, and Grand Central. To avoid crowds, most of the on-location shoots took place at night, and everything had to be cleaned up by the time things opened back up in the morning. Did you know this is the first TV series Nick Jonas has produced? He says getting to bring this kind of magical story to life was a really exciting opportunity. He gave extensive feedback on every script and piece of casting, also giving notes on the edit of each episode and, of course, the music. Dash and Lily's bedrooms have intentionally different design vibes. Dash's is clean and linear, where Lily's is eclectic and warm, but they both have stacks of books to show their shared love of literature. The addition of Lily's Japanese-American heritage was one of the earliest creative decisions made. Once they found their Lily in Midori, who's also Japanese-American, they leaned into her real-life identity, and she made Lily a more rich and specific character. Dash finds Lily's Do You Dare book in the J.D. Salinger section of the Strand, nestled between two copies of Franny and Zoe, one of Lily's favorite books. The placement is also a little nod to Holden Caulfield from Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye, a character who heavily inspired Dash. For my costume fans out there, Dash's navy blue peacoat is a real vintage naval peacoat that was aged and dyed to reflect how long Dash had worn it. It was so meticulously crafted that they didn't make any copies, they only had the one version. Whereas most of Lily's costuming was sourced from thrift stores, primarily from Beacon's Closet in NYC. In the first chapter of the book, Dash describes himself as a Decemberist when he's at the Strand. As a tribute to that, when Dash enters the Strand in the first episode, the Decemberist song Philomena is playing. Kiana Marie, who plays Sophia, was a huge Jonas Brothers fan when she was younger, even attending a meet and greet where Joe gave her his tambourine, which she still has today. A side note, I got to interview Kiana for my channel. I'll put the link up here. It's definitely worth a watch. Her Jonas Brothers scrapbook is amazing. The artist who illustrated the movie poster for the fictional Pixar movie Collation, Katie Wu, actually worked at Pixar as a sketch artist. When Lily takes the Do You Dare book to Two Boots in episode 102, she leaves it next to a DVD called Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, a little nod to the original book where that's a movie that Dash dares Lily to go see. Look closely at the bathroom mirror when Lily's at the Chala Back Boys concert in episode 103, and you'll spot a Where's Fluffy Easter egg drawn on the mirror in black marker. The bunny is a nod to the 2008 film Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, which is based on the book that was also written by Dash and Lily authors Rachel Cohen and David Levithan. Here's another Easter egg for you. Lily's Christmas lights are colorful and large, a throwback to the vintage bulbs from the past, whereas Dash's Christmas lights are small, white, and twinkly, understated, and more quiet. This was intended as an additional layer that reflects their characters and their temperaments. If you look closely at the Christmas tree Dash decorated for Lily in the final scene, it's a mix of both large, colorful, and small, white, twinkly lights, adorned with ornaments cataloging the dares they had completed together. New York is one of Nick Jonas's favorite cities, especially during the holidays. There's something really special about it that you just can't explain, Jonas says. I think this series is going to bring a lot of people joy, and these kinds of stories are so important at a time when we all want to have our spirits lifted and feel that holiday magic. I hope when people watch this, they have a smile on their face and a wonder of the fact that love is one of the greatest gifts we have. And that is 15 behind the scenes facts about Dash and Lily that you may not have known. Make sure you check the description box for a bonus fact and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next Tuesday.